Wars 2, Path of Fire, Section 7, Facing the Truth. So we had just completed the temple in the previous one, and now we're in the mists, and we find all our companions, and we say, "Hi, how's it going?" Here we are, and then we complete this puzzle that we find just randomly. It happens to be a sun spear puzzle. We have to use our mounts and find the missing shards, and then we go from there, and it's a two-part puzzle. So first we find the shards using our mounts, and then from there we do the dials, the circles that are part of the puzzle, and we have to prove essentially that our virtues align with the sun spear virtues, and so we have to talk to different spirits and basically let them know, hey, we are we align. So it took a little while to get to all of the shards, not super long, it's just you had to look up. They very much wanted you to use both your mounts, both the raptor and the springer. You might have been able to do it with just the springer, but it was definitely easier getting to some places with the raptor. A lot of this expansion feels entirely like, okay, learn how to use your mounts that we gave you, yay! Like, don't get me wrong, the story is very fun, the story is very engaging, but in terms of like goofy mechanics, there really isn't any. It's strictly the mounts. Like, they don't really even make you glide that much. Like, they don't incorporate the gliding factor so much, which I mean, I understand, because you could have Path of Fire and not Heart of Thorns, so you might not necessarily have access to gliding. I guess. I don't know if you get access to gliding if you don't have Heart of Thorns. So yeah, Path of Fire really didn't have a whole lot of goofy mechanics, which is nice. I hope that's a trend that they kind of continue forward on, where it's just relying on the things they give you in the expansion or in the living world, and not, oh, by the way, use this trebuchet. Oh, by the way, throw this at this thing with perfect timing or you fail. Which, I mean, I understand. It's nice to throw in different things and different puzzles and different challenges once in a while, but sometimes it gets a little obnoxious. But that's okay. Like I said, this is Path of Fire seems to really just rely on those mounts, which is nice. So the dial part, the circle part of the puzzle was just making sure like we aligned it the correct way as well, which it made a little noise. It dinged when you did the right one, so I actually had to like turn my headphones up a little and like, oh, listen for it. And then we get this portal, and it takes us to this giant library of Cormier. I don't know if it's specifically Cormier's library, but we speak with her, and she tells us like, oh hey, Balasar is not technically a god anymore. Like, we stripped him of that title. We chained him up in the mists because he was getting uppity, and he wanted to disrupt the balance and kill all the dragons, and we were just like, nope, and we locked him up in the shrouds, or in the mists, and Ritlock, this is your problem now. And you know, she kind of explained like the last time the gods had to fight each other, like it was a huge deal. I guess they had to fight Abaddon was a god, and then Cormyr actually had absorbed the power of the god, and then she had risen to godhood after that, I guess. So, which I guess a bunch of that takes, or at least Cormyr becoming a god takes place in the first Guild Wars, I learned. But essentially Cormyr is like, we're bouncing, like we cannot help you with this, you're on your own. And she kind of told Casimir, like, you have the tools, you have the resources to do this, like, you just need to find them, like, you just need to realize that's where they are. So it was just like, ha ha ha, see you later. I'm out of here. And so Casimir was kind of disappointed. She was like, no, you're my gods. Like, you have to help me. You can't just say solve it on your own. And like, was anybody really expecting the gods to offer a helpful solution? I was thinking, maybe they might give us this or that, or like a piece of information that was helpful, but like, no. No. We get almost nothing out of them. And we talked to Cormyr because the others had already like ascended. I don't really know. They just kind of were like, we're out. And then if you read so many books, you got an achievement. So I ran around and tried to find a few books to read, but this is such a big space. I did not feel like running around. But there was one where it was like, if you jump from like the highest place, you get an achievement. So I ran up to the top of the stairs and just into the water.